Let's fix these son of a bitches for this baby. Yeah. Okay, this old man is tired of being cooped up in that rainy, crappy outdoors. It's cold. It's 37, it's raining. I'm old and I just want to drive this thing. So I'm fixing the squeaky wipers. Old school style, my friends. Back when there were replaceable blades, not the whole freaking thing. Sometimes they sell this insert with the steel, is break off to the correct length. I think these are 18s or 19s. Anyway, I'm gonna try to adapt that into that. There's steel and support goes in those clips. I'm gonna cut it, slide it into that steel, and hopefully the steel will make it into that groove. Yep. Do I look old and crazy? Might be true. But I got a big block, so that's what saves it all. There's how it's held in. Two of these are held in by those two little clips. And those two things keep it from backing out or going places. But those two are separate. And they got to separate that and hold that together between those clips all the way down the line. Yep, old school. Thumbs up. And one of the only ways I can do that was that thing there, because my hands are absolutely freezing. But not with that. Yeah, baby. Oh, they work again. Oh, there it is, out of that, slid out from those clips. I'm going to separate those, cut that, and try to put it in here so that it fits. You know, I may be old and decrepit, but sometimes I do things the right way. Yeah. It hurts. Push those into those slots. So these look super narrow, like they're not going into that slot very well. I can pinch those together and that might work. I think this is narrower than the older one. So this is getting away from me. Keeps splitting out. I'm gonna tape it so it doesn't separate on me and make a major pain in my butt. I have a whole little bag of tape in my trunk. Well, this one's old. That should just hold it. Oh, come on. Should hold it together while I'm effing with this thing. Ah. All right. Okay, so that worked okay. I got the rest of the thing in there, but that's because my back is going to crap. It helps a little bit. So I want to get this to go down here. But it's got pins right there. So just a little bit that way. And this one, a little bit that way. That's where I want those. So it'll fit on the other end better. I still got to get it through the little holes. Yep. Oh, God. At least the heater's making the hands work just a little better. There we go there. We'll slap that into there. Slap, yeah, right. Finagle without getting arthritic palpitations. Seems to be in there. And I got to squeeze it together so they don't come back out. That'll keep it from backing off. These will keep it in. That's that end. Got to squeeze these together a little bit. Believe I did it. Pried that little sucker apart so it would pinch into those. And it did. Slid them down through here with the stainless steel stain on there. That's what the end looks like. I think that's going to work. It appears that you can pinch these guys down so they will stay in better for different types of applications. Hopefully that's fresh. I don't remember. Best not squeak. Whip. Here's one of my fix-it everything bags. You know, you got what you need when you need it. because I drive this everywhere in all weathers, as you know from watching all my other video. Thumbs up. Okay, bonus footage. I took the car out and the wheel's too much to the left, so I'm correcting it to the right, and that means moving the tie rods just right. So I've just put on the stuff that will check that. I think it's Quick Trick or something. It's all right stuff. Check this out though. Did the appropriate stuff to the tie rods. Steering wheel is about centered now, and we have quarter plus a little bit and a quarter plus a little more. I think there's 1/8 toe in, and I like that. Thumbs up and drive it while you got it. It's time to do some maintenance. I gotta put new shoes on the front. It's been about 45,000 miles and I've worn them out. Here we go. There's a brake drum, 11-inch, 2 3/4 by 11-inch, a good, strong, big Mopar brake drum, C-body. We'll get at it. Pop that off, get the bearings out, take the whole thing off, and look at the shoes. The shoes are very thin. I do know that before my last trip. It's still cold as crud, about 40. And I got a heater and I'm working on that. I had to get a couple tools together. I'll probably have to get some more. Yep. Glasses for the old man. This was kind of repacked about a couple thousand miles ago. That's why it's looking pretty good. It wasn't really repacked. So this shoe is really thin right here. That shoe's thin, a little thicker over here, but not much. It's almost gone. I don't want to get into metal to metal contact. That's why I'm changing them. It's 45,000 miles. Highway miles, but I drive it hard. Drive it hard, put it away wet. That's a primary shoe, not quite as bad. It's like that's almost original, but not really. These are 2 3/4 wide. And I had to modify these myself, grind them down so they would fit for my application, because they were 3. But that worked. Hopefully I've got the correct 2 3/4 shoes. Come on. Out of there, baby. Oh, I'll leave it. What the hell. All right. Gonna clean off this, put a little grease on these. I don't think I'm gonna do that much to these. I'm just gonna brush them off. So, guess what I had last time on my last big trip? I was carrying these all the way down to LA and back in case I had to put them in. But this is the kind of stuff that's in the car sometimes. Because when you drive it everywhere, you gotta be somewhat prepared. Yep. So what you want is the primary shoe is shorter. That looks like a primary. They should be the same for both sides. And secondary shoe is longer. It's just how it wedges up, and that's how it goes. So this like got a primary, secondary, a primary, secondary. Don't know if I need that. We'll see. All right, got a mess down there, but these should be the same width. Hot dog, these were just a little bit bigger because I had to cut them down to fit in my drums there. I ground them all the way down on one of these edges 1/4 of an inch, and it worked perfectly. I think it's that side there, because there's the side with the bumpers. These are better. I like those kind of bumpers. Those are flat. These are thin, and they'll cut into that a little bit more. At least in my experience. So this is primary shoe on the front. It will go like that. That's clean enough. Oh, no, that's the primary shoe on the front. That's the secondary shoe. Yep. Now we'll go installing the brake shoes. This is very necessary for putting on these round springs, and this thing is great for taking those off. Pops them right off. And this helps you put them on. It's got a little dip there. Stick it on there, put the spring on here, and pop the spring on. We'll see how it goes. This is the hard part. Everything wants to fall off on you. We'll see if I can hold it on here. See what happens. Darn it, forgot about the seesaw that. You push one in and the other one can pop out. And it did. Made a bit of a mess. And I gotta be able to hold it in at the same time as the other one, so I figure out how to do that. Brake fluid everywhere. I'll probably have to bleed the brakes. At least I have a vacuum bleeder, which makes it near perfect, and one person can do it. Okay, gotta get that shoe going. These are quite a bit better than the brakes that I put on before. Asbestos, right? Yep. So how am I gonna hold that together? I could just let that go and put this together first. I think I'm going to do that. And take this one off. Okay. So we had a blowout. I put that spring on it, shoved the teeter-totter of the two plungers shoved one out, got dirty, messed up, won't stay in. That's kind of one of the difficulties of doing this. So we're gonna do the other coil spring here. This is gonna hold it in like that one. And hopefully that'll work. So this is the self-adjuster. I had it on backwards there. It depends on how they pull up or pull down. Depends on how they pull up or pull down. This one pulls down to actuate those teeth. It's a little older style than a couple of years later. A couple of years later, used a spring across here, and so the spring, this spring doesn't hold everything together. Another spring holds them together, and then there's some actuation on that. I think I'll do those first, or those first. I don't know. Those first. This really, really, really needs vice grips to pull it over and clip it on. It does. Does that look like a mayhem? I don't know. It worked pretty well. Got a lot of tools. Made things happen. Yep. Look at that baby. She's gonna go another 45,000 miles at a high speed. High speed. Yep. So what we got to do now is we got to make sure those fit the drum pretty well. So we'll put the drum on and check it, expand that until it's just dragging, and it'll be right. Oh, come on. And these nuts are left-handed. It's a stronger way to put wheels on, but it's not that much better. So it was discontinued. Somewhere in the 60s they did it. By somewhere mid-70s, so everything's right-hand thread. Just not that much better, and there's too much of a problem. Left hand. Forgot to bleed the brakes. They're going to the floor, so I'll take this off, see where that is, add some, then use my vacuum bleeder. Should I show that to you? Maybe later. I don't know.